Welcome to the flowerschool.com video library. I'm Leanne Kessler, Director of the Floral Design Institute, and today I'm here to share with you a fabulous wedding compote centerpiece. The flowers, a lovely collection, going for the muted brown tones, toffee roses, but then brightening it with a bit of peach, the Oceania roses, butterfly ranunculus, and then deepening into the wines with astilbe and callas and a hypericum. The base, a footed compote. The mechanics, floral netting. Tape it into place, and then add fresh water mixed with flower food. The base of the design begins with the foliages, and I use these to establish the form. Maybe some beautiful andromeda. Some people call it lily of the valley bush. I'm using it as a foliage, but it's also a flower as it's blooming out, giving it a break or cut, depending on how strong the stem is, and then sliding it into the floral netting, making sure it's nice and securely placed. Coming back with another branch. Radiating everything from a central binding point, creating an all-sided, rounded form, but with a little softer appearance to it, not a stiff round, more casual round, then filling in with a little bit of seeded eucalyptus, adding another texture, letting it drape over the side of the container, letting things shift into place, bringing some out the opposite side so that it's two-sided. I don't want one side better than the other. And then continuing with maybe a hard leaf, something a little broader, fuller. Fatsia is perfect. Letting it set in, breaking the line of the container. And you can see how it starts to quickly cover the mechanics and add substance to the design. With the form established, it's basically fill in the blanks, creating a focal emphasis, drawing the eye throughout the design. You can group flowers, maybe take 2 of the carnations, give them a cut, and then placing them in together, one slightly lower than the other, repeating that. Maybe bring it around to the opposite side. Then the toffee rose, bringing in that wonderful coppery brown. It looks fabulous with the peach. Placing another. Radiating through that central binding point so you keep it balanced. Some you can group together, some you'll do just one. Brightening with the gorgeous Oceania. Reaching in and adjusting your leaves so that you can get some down low to help break the line of the container, and some up a little higher, twisting to fit it in. The hypericum, bringing in that deep, deep hue, giving a cut, snapping it, and then placing it in. And then turn the design, looking at it from all sides to make sure you're balanced from left to right and front to back. As I'm close to finishing, I like to set it on a Lazy Susan, a turntable, so I can turn and look at it from all angles. Double check that I have the things where I want them and they're balanced. It's nice to go back and add, tucking a little lower, drawing the eye inward in the design, actually tucking below the other flowers so it peaks from underneath. Then maybe darkening with a bit of the wine hues. The hellebores are fabulous. Tucking them in, letting them come out a little bit further to the side. Drawing the eye outward, repeating that. Maybe over on this side. They look beautiful against the peach. Finding the perfect little hole and then feeding it in. The astilbe as well. Letting that come out. angling it, giving a little bit more dimension to the design. Astilbe is very thirsty, big water drinker, so making sure I get it down deeply into the water reservoir so it will hold well. It's long lasting as long as it doesn't dry out. Bring it around and turning. And that deeper color just enhances the design. And as I'm working, looking for holes, where else do I need to fill in? Maybe another rose, maybe a little more of the hellebore. Finding the perfect little spot to tuck it. And then turning and checking, making sure that everything is filled in. The very last step is the delicate flowers. The little butterfly ranunculus, they're so fabulous. Loosening them up. And letting them come out over the top of the other blossoms. The stems are divided, so maybe giving it a cut. That way I can place them in separately, not letting them get tangled. Letting them just dance over the top, adding a delicate lightness to the design. Repeating. You can see it just adds a little bit of delicate beauty, dancing over the top, enhancing the finished arrangement. I had to laugh when I stopped and counted. It wasn't intentional, but I mostly worked with 7s today. So I had 7 of the Toffee rose, 7 of the Oceania rose, 7 peach carnations, 7 hypericum, 7 astilbe, and 7 butterfly ranunculus. Don't know how that happened, but it did. Then I have 3 hellebores, a bit of andromeda, a bit of seeded eucalyptus, and fatsia leaves to finish out the design. The Compote continues to be on trend. The designs, more flowers, less foliage oftentimes. The colors, these muted tones, very, very popular year-round. You can see that it looks fabulous, can be perfect for a wedding, party, event, or for your own home. You'll find more creative inspiration at our website, flowerschool.com. If you have questions, you can reach us through there or pick up the telephone and give us a call at 503-223-8089. Now it's your turn. Find your most favorite compote, gather your flowers, and create a design. Be sure to photograph, post it on social media, and tag Floral Design Institute. That way I can see, and the entire tribe will see as well. Have fun and do something you love.